What is leaky gut? By definition, leaky gut syndrome is a digestive condition that affects the lining of the intestines. Leaky gut is increased intestinal permeability or intestinal hyperpermeability. This happens when tight junctions in the gut, which control what passes through the lining of the small intestines, doesn't work properly. This lets substances like bacteria, toxins leak into the bloodstream, causing chaos in the body. We run into troubles when symptoms appear as more and more foreign particles leak into the body as they make their way in through these gaps and settle in areas where they are not supposed to be in the first place. You may be asking, how do these gaps get there? Where do they come from? What creates these gaps? Great questions. These gaps didn't get there overnight. Let me tell you about Candida, aka yeast overgrowth. Many types of fungi live in and on the human body. Yeast is typically found in your GI, gastrointestinal tract, in small amounts. Your GI includes your mouth, esophagus, small and large intestines. Yeast also lives on your skin. At normal levels, the fungus is not problematic. However, when yeast begins to grow uncontrollably, it can cause an infection known as candidiasis. Here are a few symptoms that are tell signs you may have yeast overgrowth. 1. Skin and nail fungal infections. 2. Feeling tired or suffering from chronic fatigue. 3. Digestive issues such as bloating, constipation, or diarrhea. 4. Skin issues such as eczema, psoriasis, hives, and rashes. 5. Irritability, mood swings, anxiety, or depression. 6. Vaginal infections, urinary tract infections, and rectal itching and vaginal itching. 7. Strong sugar and refined carbohydrate cravings. Yeast has a very important function. Its main job is to decompose us when we die. But when overproduced, yeast breaks down the walls of the intestines and penetrates the bloodstream, releasing toxic substances into your body. Yeast will also weaken one-way sphincters, which is why we see so many individuals suffering from acid reflux, including babies, as well as with bladder control and bowel issues. When yeast grows out of control in the mouth, it will affect tonsils, ear canals, and sinuses, and many other health problems ranging from digestive issues to mental health. What causes yeast to grow out of control? Taking oral contraceptives, antibiotics, eating a diet high in sugar and refined carbs, high alcohol intake, a weakened immune system, and high stress levels. All of these contribute to yeast overgrowth. So how do we get yeast back into balance? How do we close these gaps? The priority is stopping yeast overgrowth, restoring the good gut bacteria that keeps it in check, and healing the gut so that foreign substances can no longer enter your bloodstream. The first place you can start today in stopping yeast overgrowth is tweaking your diet. Move towards a low-carb diet. Sugar is what feeds yeast, so eliminating or greatly reducing sugar in all of its simple forms like alcohol, dairy, sugar, and wheat is essential. Eat a variety of vegetables, especially dark leafy greens, low-starch veggies, and eat fruit in moderation. Increase your good fats like avocado oil, and coconut oil. Experiment making your own fermented foods like kombucha, kefir, fermented veggies like sauerkraut, carrots, green and yellow beans, and cauliflower. The possibilities are endless. Make yourself some homemade bone broth, which is rich in collagen that soothes and heals the gut and helps cells rebuild the integrity of their structure. Drink half of your body weight in ounces of water daily if you're not already. This helps move out toxins and endotoxins out of your body as yeast dies. This is important because if toxins remain in your body, you will experience unpleasant detox symptoms, and cells must be well hydrated in order to function properly. A good rule to follow is look before you flush. Your pee should be a very pale yellow, not clear, or else you risk flushing out too many electrolytes. Lastly, make sure your bowels are moving as they should. If 3 meals go in, 3 meals must come out each day. Otherwise, toxins are circulating in your system. Because our soil is not what it used to be, our gut is compromised and not absorbing nutrients as it should. It's a good idea to add in a few supplements. I recommend a complete omega blend of good quality fats. We need to help our cells rebuild their protective armor. Their membrane is made up of fats, so when we are low, they are vulnerable. Next, our cells need to have the proper tools to get the job done. They need methylated multivitamins and good mineral blend. To address your gut, get yourself on enzymes specifically from the probiotic Bacillus coagulans. That will kill yeast and make real estate room for good gut bacteria to settle in and build. Enzymes also eat up proteins causing inflammation in your body and break down scar tissue. You will need a blend of probiotic strains, and don't forget prebiotics to feed them. Collagen from bone broth or in supplement form is amazing for your gut. Collagen provides our cells with a structural support for connective tissue, muscle tissue, and as well for the skin. Collagen is a protein responsible for skin elasticity. It also plays a role in joint and bone health. As your good gut bacteria comes more into balance, which is 80% good guys to 20% bad guys, including yeast, you will see health issues simply vanish. They will become non-issues. If you want one-stop shop for top quality backed up with a 60-day money-back guarantee supplements, I can offer you some. Not only will you get yourself supplements that make a difference for your gut health, but you will also get money back from your own purchases with a wholesale account for the best price. Or feel free to reach out. I will be happy to help you get to the root of your health challenges.